Hi, Karen Curry Parker here with your weekly Human Design Evolution Report. We are finishing up this week with some of the energy that I talked to you about last week, which was the energy of redefining the story of who you perceive yourself to be. We're in this really beautiful place where we're actually at the end of the end of the first half of the human design year, which starts a little later than the traditional calendar year, and at the beginning of the second half of the year. And we conclude this end of the first half of the year with this final thrust of redefining who we are. We're taking all of the experiences we've had up until this point, we're taking everything we've learned, everything we've let go of, and we are beginning to tell a new story of who we perceive ourselves to be, and who it is that we are, and what is the mythology or the mission or the journey that we're about to embark on in this new second half of the year, which begins on Sunday. So we're kind of tying up loose ends. We're still pulling apart the little pieces and looking at them all. And we've been in this energy all year, and it still drags on for a little bit more. We're still a little bit in the cosmic taffy. There's still the energy of bringing things to completion, mixed in very solidly with the energy of starting new things. And certainly next week, the energy for starting new things, beginning afresh, happens again starting on Sunday. This whole new capacity for us to take leadership in this new story that we've been writing about ourselves, and to take a vision of what it is that we want and what it is that we're creating and really begin to put it into form. The powerful part about this energy that's beginning on Sunday is it's not about you going out and initiating it and you going out and doing it. It's actually about you being open and present and conscious and aware of the dance that you are doing with the universe. This is an energy that is going to bring to you the initiating sequence that you need to get things started in the way that you want. So in other words, what I'm really saying is it's not about you sitting down and on Sunday going, okay, this is it, the new beginning of the last half of the year. What have I not done? What I need to do? It's not a mental, cognitive kind of a thing. It's almost a receptive energy, like the world has been listening to you. The universe has been hearing this new story that you're telling about yourself. The universe has been hearing the whisperings of your longings, your desires, what you're really wanting. And if you can stay present and focused to the reality of your life, the clues are going to be laid in front of you as to what you need to do next. So it's not a real mental kind of an energy, even though there is a lot of deep inspiration and mental energy still floating around. Listen to what's happening in your mind. Pay attention to it, hear it, entertain it. Use your mind to stimulate an aura or an energy of expectant joy, of positive expectation. Stay in this vibration of allowing and being present to your life, and then let life begin to show you the next step. This is what's happening for us next week. We're in this creative surge, this creative initiation, but that initiation isn't going to come from your head. It's going to come from the world around you. So be present, be clear, be focused, be grounded. Pay attention to the clues and really tune into the things that feel correct for you. Here's the thing. You have inside of you your own inner compass. There are a lot of people out there that are going to tell you, here's the formula for success. Here's what you need to do. Here's the step-by-step system. The truth is there isn't a system for you. There's only your system for you. Nobody else can tell you what that system is. So as we go through this energy and things show up in your reality, it's your own inner awareness of what's truth for you and what's right for you that is going to guide you to where you need to go. So if I'm going to distill this down into a really simple message, here's how it goes. Let things show up for you. If they feel awesome and great and exciting, go do them. If they don't do them. That's it. It's that simple. So see what shows up next week. Allow yourself to be excited by the things that you really want. Allow yourself to follow the things that you really want, and don't do the things you don't want to do. It's that simple. And if you can follow that little formula, great and amazing things are going to open up to you. You are not designed to suffer. You are not designed to create things out of your head. You are not designed to give yourself a headache trying to figure things out. There's a greater plan at hand that will unfold in front of you when you let go and be present to your life. And that's really the dictate of what we need to do next week. We have a secondary theme playing next week too, and this is a really powerful theme, particularly in the United States right now. And the theme that emerges next week is the theme of truth in leadership. We're in the middle of an election season. It's a little crazy. It's very difficult, I think, in the context of what's going on in the American political situation, and I think, frankly, in the global situation, to determine what is truth and where is the truth in our leadership. Keep your ears and eyes and heart open next week and feel your way into what you are aligned with and what you are attuned with. We have not had the energy of truth floating around in a while. We have not really had the energy of leadership floating around in the cosmos in a while. This all shifts next week, and the theme of leadership really begins to emerge in our collective consciousness. And we are asking ourselves, in the context of the new story that we're telling about who we are and what we're creating in the world, we're asking ourselves, how do we want to take leadership in our own reality, in our own lives, with our own ideas, with our own inspirations, and how do we want to come together and be led and be unified around common themes, common values, a common direction that ultimately, and this is what the cosmos is dictating for us right now, that ultimately is taking us in a direction of sustainable peace and sustainable resources. So pay attention to the themes that start rolling out in the world starting next week as well. You know, if you've been feeling discouraged about where's the truth, where are the issues, I think we're going to start to see some real dialogues and some more powerful, truthful revelations about what it is to be led, what leadership is, what kinds of leadership we can be a part of, and ultimately, how and by who do we want to be led. That's it. So, typical Karen Parker transit report. I'm going to leave you with the same message that I always leave you with. Get out of your head, stay in your heart, do what feels good, don't do what feels bad. Trust your own inner intuition and your own inner guidance system, and have a great week. Talk to you next week.